Sound check. 1, 2. Alright. Alright, we're compiling. We're running. First bug of the day. Stored a misaligned address for type int. Come on, stbprintf. Alright. Oh. $7.91. $80. Nice. Thank you, Sean. You're so awesome. You're the most awesome person. Sean is the best. Okay. Start GDB. Nice. No errors. Good. Spoke too soon. All right. Assuming it's an error. During startup, program exited with code 1. You know what? I think I know what's going on. It's the TTY. That's okay. I think we can fix that. I think that's on our list to fix. Or on my internal mind brain list of things to fix. Not really a list anyway. Just kind of going through things as they come up. Okay, so GDB has this idea of what TTY should be set, and right now that's hard-coded. And if that doesn't exist, then that'll cause a problem. Like, I bet you that is the problem. So let me just do that to confirm. Well, let me just run it again just to make sure that it's the same thing. Yep. Okay. So if I spawn off an RxVT and I grab a titty, it's PTS3. Okay. Do I compile? Yeah. And then run. Start gid. Run. Yep. And now we're in business. So that worked. Okay. So we need the program to somehow spawn off, get it, grab the titty, and report the titty back to us. Okay, I think what I want to do is have this idea of the debugger running a server inside of it for inter-process communication. And then, like, um, oh, that's a lot of moving parts, though. What happens if I don't do this at all? Oh, crap. Right. Alright. If I don't do that at all, I run, where does the output of the program go? Okay, this is new. Interesting. Okay, let's do a cat here. Yeah. I'm assuming that if I did... Yep. So that's the output of the program. There's no way to distinguish between the output of the program and the output of GDB, and that's why I set up the TTY stuff to begin with. Is there any other workaround? I'm not sure if I'd want that workaround or not. Okay, second question is, should I just spawn off a terminal like RxVT? Or should I try to build something into my application? I don't know. So what would be involved in making a terminal? You have to make a TTY and then you spawn it off. Okay, what's involved in making a TTY? Let's do an L trace of RxVT. Well, it's a whole bunch of stuff. Stop it. We're duping some file descriptors. Suspect that's for the fork. Does GDB server have the ability to use the TTY? Somebody ping me on IRC. Oh, shoot. Midblow's streaming. I'm going to watch Midblow while I'm streaming. I'm going to support. Twitch. Twitch is being really weird. I don't know about if anybody else has problems, but I have a lot of problems getting Twitch to play right on my Mac in Safari. I just use MPV. Text and IRC. Stream within a stream. True programming. If we could just make sure we don't talk over each other, that would be amazing. I'll try. I've got like 10 seconds of latency on MPV right now. Streamception. I was watching Risky Business last night, and he was watching his own stream, and It was pretty funny for a little while. Uh, or like he was watching a recording from last week or something. That was fun. Okay, now I'm down to like 1 second latency. Okay. Try not to talk over me though. It's rude. Okay. I don't know if I want to go through the effort of making a terminal. Yeah. I think it's exactly what he was doing as well. Watching his own stream. So, thanks, Abner. I I struggle with the term handmade GDB because I'm using libraries like crazy. So I don't know. We can have a separate discussion about whether or not it's actually handmade quality. Um, but yeah, I think it's in the spirit of handmade. So well, I'm using IMGUI and deletes tweets. Hey, Alan. Um, it's I don't know. I read you know the manifesto and I was like, yeah, is my stuff actually that good of a quality? And I was like, no, my stuff is not that good. So I don't know. Fiery Drake, you need to be prepared and have lots of tea handy. Um, I don't know. I'm aspiring to make it better than any existing GDB front end that exists. So, okay, let's go. So I was thinking about implementing a terminal within my debugger, um, so that I could have. I feel like that would be a little bit more reliable, and I think I might develop that um, as a sort of like a backup option, a limited functionality. But I think right now I'm going to rely on knowing what TTY they can use, and I'm going to spawn off like a whatever editor or whatever terminal program they have, and get the TTY that way. Thanks, Abner. Um, Here's a thought. Why don't I just use the TTY that I'm... Oh, there's a third option. I could just use the TTY... what happens if I use the TTY... from the shell that's actually running the debugger? That might actually be the simplest approach. Let's try this. Oh. I think it really didn't like being backgrounded. Kill. Run. Start GB. Run. Oh my gosh, that actually works. Well. Okay, let's just do that. That's a lot easier than what I was thinking about doing. The only thing that would run into a problem is if you are running the debugger without a TTY. Is it still for coder based? I have like an option that I can turn on to make it for coder based, but right now I went ahead and just implemented a quick and dirty source browser here just so it could run independently from 4Coder. I feel like that's a little bit easier than trying to rely on my interactions between 4Coder. I still want to have it have very, a tight integration with 4Coder, but I don't want to have to like debug 4Coder and my debugger at the same time. So I figured this will be a simple solution for now. So I got it right. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, I think that making the editor a library would be pretty nice. And that's kind of what I want to do with the debugger as well. I'm just, it's going to take a while to like try to figure out what that API would be. So, maybe, you could just like include the debugger and then include 4Coder and then like patch them up together somehow. Maybe that's like that's what the end experience would be. But right now I'm really nowhere close to that because all the debugger is heavily coupled with the user interface, and I would need to spend some time to try to decouple that. Which I just haven't done because it's not a priority right now. So, okay, so I'm just going to assume that the person running the debugger will have a TTY. So I'm going to try to I need to programmatically get the TTY. So I'm just going to figure out how the TTY program does it. So ltrace TTY. What is that doing? TTY name. So let's do man TTY name. Okay, that's fine. So it returns a car star. So let's do %s here. TTY name 0. Will that work? Yes, that works. Awesome. By the way, Alan, it took a lot of super hacky stuff to make that work. And like I was gonna try to get with you sometime and figure out some better ways to do it, but just hasn't been still trying to figure out like what I would want it from it more. So, okay, so where are we at right now? I've got I got basic process control. I've got console support with some basic command line completion. I've got source code, browser. I've got run to line. Now I need breakpoints. I need breakpoints. Okay. So, run GDB docs, bkpt, breakpoint modified. That's not what I want. I want break insert. Break insert main. There we go. Location. And it returns all of that. Okay. All right. People are sending me messages. Nice. Exec until. Okay, so that's where my R button is. This is where my B button is. So this will be kind of tricky. So if I do a break insert here, break insert, and this is probably the suitable format for location. it's going to error out with the command what it gets back, but that's fine. I can just ignore it for now. In the past, when I want to ignore output, I basically just do this stuff where I just read until I get a new line. So I think that's what I'll do now. And I'll just pump it to the console. So, okay. And I guess I want to do a buffer append. My context. BKPT. All right. What is the FD? Auto FD equals GDB read FD. That is what I am missing. All right. So now this breakpoint button should work. Let's try it out. Okay, so it executed and it didn't segfault, or it didn't assert. That's good. So let me continue. So I should stop at the printf, and I do. Okay, so now I have breakpoints. My program is just kind of dumb about knowing when the breakpoints are. Or knowing if a breakpoint is already set. Okay, so I think what I need to do now is build a database of breakpoints. So let me do a why is it running? Oh, it's not. Okay. So if I hit like all of these, just get more breakpoints. Okay. Hey, thanks for everybody who's following. That's awesome. Z Siegel 87, Renator Bello, and of course Mr. Fourth Dimension, and our rear riff. Thanks for following, guys. Okay. So I need to write a parser for this format. That'll be fun. So let me go to my parser compiler. Input, and that is my this guy. So I'm going to start off by pasting um, the format I want to parse in, which I'm actually a little worried that it's not printing it out here. Is that because I don't know. I'm using my read, which should usually I have all of the things that are read from GDB dumped to this text file here. Let me if I open it up for appending instead of let me do that. So open, so man to open, oh, man to open, and modes, mode T, append. That's what I want. Oh, append. Okay. And so now it should not overwrite the file. No, it still is. What the crap, guys? What's going on? Yeah, butchering Cruff is tradition. I don't really care. It's awesome. I got your name wrong, so it's fair. So I'm a little worried that my debugging dump is not working properly. So I'm not sure what that's all about. So it's empty right now, which makes sense. No, it doesn't make sense. It should have appended the file. Oh, it's truncating. I'm an idiot. Okay. That's what's going on. So if I do let's see here. Run restart. Okay, all the stuff. Awesome. Okay, so let's do a break on main. All right, let's do let's restart. So we're stopped at main. Let's go hit the breakpoint button a few times. All right. And why don't I have output? Oh, it's because it's doing it every frame. Okay. That's fine. It's whatever. Breakpoint created. I'll just copy it from here. Okay. Okay, so on our new routine, parse breakpoint, and it's going to take context. And it's going to expect BKPT. Believe. Actually, I think I want to have it parse everything. So this one's going to be, so I'm going to parse breakpoint after insert. And I'm going to have an expect breakpoint created. And then I'm going to make another routine called just parse breakpoint. And the reason why I'm doing it this way is because I already know, based on the documentation, that I'm going to have to parse this BKPT thing based from other commands as well. So actually, it'll probably be easier for me to reason about it if I just keep it all together. And then call parse breakpoint. Yeah. And it's going to get my context. All right. And then so at this point, it's going to expect BKPT equals so we got number, type, disp, enabled, address, function, file name, full name, line, thread group. Okay. You know, I think I want to add the ability to put comments into my spec files. So I'm going to add that right now. So, bidet. That's what I'm calling my tool that helps get rid of crappy formats. Thanks, Enzo from Ottawa, for following. So in my test file, wash away the shit. Yes. And I spelled speck wrong on purpose because it's like a speck of dirt or, shit or whatever. I might change the name if I ever release the source code for real, but okay, so test comment. This is going to be a test comment. Test comments. And comments are just going to be, if it just starts with a hash, then it's a comment. Simple, easy peasy. So, I actually do plan on writing a write-up or like maybe like something on Handmade Network about what I did with this parser here. I'm kind of waiting for it to do some more impressive stuff. But I also sort of want to do like a whole rant about people making protocols that are hard to parse anyway. Like there should be no reason that it should be this difficult to parse stuff, especially for something that's supposedly a machine interface. So it's going to be half talking about my tool and half ranting about crappy protocols. I don't know when I'm going to do that. So all right. I kind of forgot how all this crap works. So I think I just want to do a branch on whether or not the first character is a hash. And then, yeah, I think that's what I'll do. Is there anything in here that's like important for comment? No, I don't think so. So if line buffer equals $, then we're going to do one thing, else we do another thing. So, and the other thing is all of this. I do believe that this is the proper place to put the closing brace. Let's just see if that runs. So am I actually running my test? Okay, so if bidets.cpp is newer than the bin, then we're going to go ahead and compile it. And okay, so I'm actually not doing the bidet test. So let me do that here. you know, since this is something we're going to be doing every once in a while, let me make it easy to turn on and off. And there we go. Permission denied. What are we doing? What's wrong? Am I trying to execute the CPP file? Oh, right. Okay. Yeah, I need all this. Yeah, looks like that runs fine. Okay, so adding comments was super easy. Okay. Let's go ahead and turn that off. And let's go to here. And crap. I guess I want begin comments and end comments. Yeah, okay. What is the simplest way that I could do that? I think what I might do is have this idea of bool if we are in comment. And so it's false. And I guess I kind of want like hash. Hey Gary Johnson, how are you? Thanks for following. I think I'm just gonna do like pound star begins and ends a comment. Okay, so if line buffer +1 is star, then let's go ahead and toggle the comment. So if we're in comment, so will the front end have a GUI interface for backwards debugging? Any plans for something like that? It's not really on my radar right now, but it would be very easy to implement. GDB supports it. I don't have a ton of experience with backward debugging, but if I remember correctly, you have to like do a record, and then like once you've recorded, then you can basically step backwards. So yeah, I think we could do that. I'll add that as a to-do here. To-do. To-do. Make backwards debugging. Work for Gary Johansson. Johansson, not Johnson. Sorry. Sorry. I butcher everybody's name. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay, so where was I? I was making comments work. So if no, I just want in comment to equal not in comment. That's what I want. Okay. And then here, I think I want to do this. It's just an else if. Not in comment. Okay, we're still incrementing line numbers because that's important. Okay. Okay. I believe that's still working. So if I go to my spec file and I go and I do a #, $, then all of that should be like in a comment, right? No, it didn't work. Okay, why didn't that work? Well, let's move it to the top of the file so it'll be easier to debug. #, blah, 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 #. Okay. Yep, unknown line prefix, that's fine. Okay, so GDB spec no, build GDB up-a-day.bin, and we want oh, we actually have to do --args. Build and grab these arguments. Okay. Oh. Okay, and run. Up, 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 or down, up, whatever. Where I'm at. Okay, list, unknown line prefix support. Okay, so p debug line number. I'm at 3. That's correct. P in comment is false. Okay. That is interesting. List -10. Come on. There we go. So I want to break on 232. Break 232. Run. Let's do display. Debug line number. Next. Let's do display. Line buffer. Let's do next. Let's do continue. Okay. So here's a case where we should be going into comment mode. So next. Line number 2. That's correct. Why aren't we hitting that? Oh, god damn it. Order of operations. All right. What you really want is this. Nice, and we're working. Everybody's happy. Okay. Let's go to build file. Let's get rid of this guy. Oh. It's already gone. Okay, never mind. Okay, so now we have block comments. All right. Oh, did I mess it up? Yep. Okay, so let's parse this stuff. So we're going to expect breakpoint colon. Okay, so now we want to loop through these guys here. Is this an exhaustive list of breakpoint stuff? Let's go to docs, BKPT, or break. Let's do break insert. Break insert, setting a breakpoint. Okay. Explicit location. Okay, that's fine. All right. Use still optional parameters. Oh, great. Okay, so we've got number. And of course it has a dotted notation because it couldn't just be an integer. Oh my gosh. All right. Okay. Type Okay. Interesting. It'd be good documentation if you actually told me what other values would be possible, I would say. Ah, crap. Lost my place. Oh, hold on. Hey, Gary Johansson, I have to be honest with you. The reverse debugging thing will probably be a low priority. Um, might be something I get to in like a couple months or something. That's probably unless like everybody wants that. Um, actually, maybe I'll play around with it because I never used it because it's never pretty convenient. But maybe like if I start using it a lot, then I'll be like, oh man, this has to be like feature priority number one. But I don't know. I guess what I'm trying to say is that I got some other stuff that I want to do first. Lens. Casey's probably going to start streaming soon. Oh, Twitch is... Alright, Knuckles is streaming. Oh. Everybody's streaming today. Okay. We got number... I mean, it's got to be a string, so I have to hash it. It's really annoying. Like, I was thinking that, oh, breakpoint ID, that's like a natural index. Unless I do... You know what? I'll just, like, multiply it by 10. Or 100. Or something. So, like... and then I'll just do an assert. So, like, if you have, like, more than 100... Well, what is a multi-location breakpoint? That's like... Is that multiple breakpoints for the same location? What is a multi-location breakpoint? Is that in the documentation? Multi-location. It's only specified in one place. What the hell, DDB? Breakpoint. Okay, so maybe I should check my own output. So BKPT number 1. So if I do like here, that's number 4. Okay, we just had a runtime error. So number is always an integer. I don't know what the hell they're talking about. I can't think of any like situation where a breakpoint ID would not be an integer. So, and I'll just assert if it's not, and and if it isn't, then we'll just figure out from there. It might be referring to one of those options you can enable, like where it breaks on every instruction that a line maps to instead of just the first. I'm trying to remember if that's a thing, but my brain is bad. Man, Fiery Drake. Your brain's not bad. Your brain's pretty good. Don't say that about your brain. I'm going to need your brain to pull this off. Our brains will work together. Maybe. You know, I'm just going to do the simplest thing and assert. I'm just going to crash if it's not. And then we'll just deal with it then. So, brain meld. Yes. Handmade mind meld. Brain meld. Pride meld. Yeah. Okay, so I'm just gonna add that as a to-do here. You know, to-do. To-do assert integer. Sure. All right. Moving on. Break insert. I wish I knew how to use info because there's probably like bookmarks or something that you could use. That would be like more efficient. Or back. I would love back. I just want to say like I would really appreciate having back. Break insert command. Line spec. Address locations. Breakpoint information. Number type. Catch type. We don't have that. What is that? Okay. Awesome. God damn it. Lost my space again. Trying to go to the end of the line. Handmade info viewer. That's next. Catch type. Okay. Catch type. And that is going to be somewhere in here. So, catch type. I'm assuming looks like that. Hopefully. What kind of catch type? If the type is catch point. God, did it again. Hmm. I think maybe I need to just fix this in RxVT. So that's what we're going to do, because made the same mistake like 3 times. We're going to fix it for real. Home dot, what is this, X defaults. Okay. So I think what we need to do is we need to do XEV to get events. And then I hit my beginning of line key, which is command over. Hold on. This is like information overload. Event mask. Event keyboard. Okay, so key press state 4. Key press key code 113 state 4. Okay, so how the hell do I do that? I actually think that's incorrect. Come on, Chromium browser. It's got work to do. Wake up. Can't do anything without Googling it. So why weren't you just telling me what the modifier was? XEV? Come on. Oh, I think it was, actually. In a roundabout way. So X11 modifiers. What's the... Or, what is it, like control mask? control mask. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is find user include name, start at H, exec, grep, control mask. Up. What do we got? Okay, so okay, so it was OX4. So Python OX4 1 2. It's 2. Okay. So it is control mask. That's what it is. Okay. So in RxVT, how do you do control? RxVT. Let me do it on stream. Or man, RxVT. Keysim. Remap. See the resource keysim. Associate action keysim. Okay, control. And what's key? What's left? Alternatively, key can have the hex value. Okay. Keysimdef.h. So I do believe that I want control then we don't know about that part yet, or that part. Okay. Left. Okay. Nice. It is left. Okay. Bash home key. That's what we want. What is the symbol for home? Or home control key. for the benefit of you guys, I'm going to do Google on the stream. So, is there a way just to get the bindings for bash? Like, bash get bindings. Bind-p. Oh my gosh, I'm flooding you guys with advertisements. Oh, there it is, beginning of line. What is that? Control A. Is that Control A? I don't know. Control A. Yeah, that is Control A. Okay, so now I have to convert Control A to a control code. Actually, xdump Control A. Or cat test Control A, Control D. Cat test. Okay. Can I hex dump it? So what is that? That is 0A 01. So that's Python print, or let's just do OX0A. Oh, 1. 256.1. Let's see if that works. Actually, I think it needs it in octal format. That's what's going on here. So let me double check that real quick. Man RxVT. Let's go ahead and paste that so I don't forget about that. By the way, I just want to like mention that like I've gone in order to like figure out how to map my key from my keyboard into the what I want into Bash is I'm going through like I don't know, it feels like 5 different layers of conversion of different identifiers. But I don't know, it's overly complicated, but all right, keysim action. Octal number. What? I don't think that's what I want. built-in string. Okay, so why are you taking control sequences to resize yourself? Does that mean that, like, does that mean that a program can just echo this and it will resize the window? I don't know. Okay, whatever. Can I put multiple commands in? That's what I want to know. Because I've got like this super long octal. I mean, is oct a thing in Python? Oct. Apparently it is. All right. 05, 001. Let's just try that. Let's see if that'll work. Cat dot where's my startup script? There's my startup script. Okay. RxVT. All right. So blah 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 blah, and that doesn't work. Okay. Come on, man. Just want to do Control A. I have got to be missing something. What happens if I just do this? Oh my gosh, are you serious? That's awesome. Okay, what's end of line? End of line. Control E, is that end of line? Yep. Control A, Control E. Awesome. So that is 05, and that is right. Okay, sorry about that, guys, but I think I finally, I feel like it was important for me as a personal endeavor to get my keyboard bindings to be homogeneous. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, that's awesome. Okay. So, is there a way in RxVT to reload configs? Man, RxVT reload resource. Refresh. No. It's probably a long shot, but let's ask Google. RxVT reload resources. That's whatever, doesn't matter. I'll just reload. Okay, so RxVT. And then we'll get rid of that one. We'll pull this one over here. And we'll go to docs. And then we'll do, oh my gosh, we're going to end of lines now. We're going to line ends like we've never gone before. Okay. So, break insert. There we go. All right. Now we got this guy under wraps. We can close it. And catch type equals oh boy, it's still doing it because I was doing alt. Oh my gosh, more keys to bind. Okay. This one is like a problem with info. Info. Keybinds. No? type H within info. Move up one line, page down. Okay, all looks good. Home tab. Words. Forward. Char. Where's the meta keys? Meta B, meta F. Okay. So okay. So that looks good. Does that work? How does that work in Bash? Yeah, okay. Um Alt B. Alt F. Hex dump. Test. So OA is a new line. I believe OA is a new line. Six two one B. It doesn't seem right to me. Alt B. Alt F. Oh, Alt F. So it's just 661B or 621B. think that's going to be the same thing as what I did with octals. So if I did like Control A, Control D. No, I need to look at some examples. This is hard for me to reason about. RxVT bind to alt key. RxVT send meta. Holy crap. Alright, Python hex 033. That's 1B. Alright, so that is... Okay. Nice. I think I understand what I'm supposed to do now. Let's just try that. What is that though? That's alt. Nice. Okay, I'll check that out here in a second, Fire Drake. I'm on to like super important things right now, such as getting my key combinations to work in info. Meta 0D for backwards word. Oh no, it's fine. I was actually joking because what I'm doing is actually not very important at all. Why is OD backwards word? Oh, F9. Okay. How do you send alt keys? That's what I want. Meta keys. Meta keys. Okay, control keys. Shift, $sign, meta. Convert control meta question mark to insert escape. I'm just gonna try. Here, let's go with my gut on this. Cat test Alt F Control D. So hex dump test. Here's the new line. Oh. Why is there a null there? Is the null important? Okay, cat test. Let's just do Alt A. Okay. All right, let's do Alt A, Control D. Okay. Hex cat test. Control B or Alt B. Control D twice. Hex dump test. Okay, 621B, 611B. What? It's in reverse order. Is this like a little Indian thing? Because 1B is the 033. Python oct 6 2 7 6. Okay. Cat hex dump Alt F cat hex dump Alt B hex dump. So that is 621B and 661B. Oct 66. All right, so this is what we're gonna try. We're gonna try 033 meta 033 0102 or 102 and 076. Okay, then we're going to reload. Cat. Reload. And then we're going to do UX, RX, VT. First of all, we're going to make sure we didn't mess up. Okay. Well, it looks like we did mess up Alt left. Somehow. So Alt right, I mean. So I need to Alt right. But let's try docs. Okay, so if we're in docs, and if we... Okay, so over here. Okay, so we are going... So the word jump left is working properly. crazy. Why isn't the right one working? Did I mess up my bindings? H word F forward word Alt F. Alt F. Okay, hold on. Alt F. Nope. Alt F. Control D. Hex dump. 661B. So we go to Python. Go oct 66102. That's F. And that's the one that works. Oh, did I get mixed up? Hold on. The other one's B, right? So Alt B. Hex dump 62. Python oct 6276. That's what I got. I don't know, guys. This should work. I mean, it's working. Oh, well, okay, it's different. Okay. RxVT. Why is one way working and the other way isn't working? Backwards word. F. Forwards word. I don't know. I'm about ready to give up. It's fine. Thank you, 121 GW. 1.21 gigawatts for following. Something is like not right. I'm gonna try just to see. Is it? Maybe that's what's going on? No, it definitely needs that 033 there. Wonder what happens if I just did like B and F. Yeah, no idea. What happens if I just copy this sequence of characters? Control. No. Yeah. I don't know. This is like the closest I had working. And that makes sense, right? 76. Actually, no, that doesn't make sense. Alright, let's go to hex dump. Alt B, Control D, D. Let's just do Alt C. It should be one more, right? Alt C, Control D, D. 6.2 to 6.3. Okay. So B to yeah, so like we got what 67. Alt F or 66. Why is it odd? Is it odd? No. 76. Python oct 66 102. Got too many RxVTs open. Okay, what is it now? It's like expanding to something else. They're doing Control Shift letter. You guys think I should give up? I'm thinking about giving up. Moving on. Spent way too much time on this. Those are control keys, though. There aren't alt keys. So why is it getting 033? Maybe I'm just having a bad understanding of how alt control sequences go. So like terminal control sequences or escape sequences. Meta. Meta. Come on. Alt. Oh, okay. So 4 is shift F5, so shift 2 before the final character. Okay. Oh, I think I made a mistake. Okay, so let's try this again. So hex dump, cat, so alt, F, A, Control D. So these are my A. 661B. So does that mean I should send 661B? Okay, let's do. So Alt B A, enter. Alt F A, enter. Control D. Six. Oh, god damn it! I'm such an idiot. It was given to me in hex, so I have to convert. This is what I should have done. I should have done oct ox. Handmade Heroes live. So I'll probably quit streaming here soon. Ox 66 is 146. Ox 41 is 101. So 101, 146. if you guys want to jump off and watch Handmade Hero, thanks for watching, guys. It was a lot of fun hanging out with you guys. Sorry I basically rat-holed on getting terminal key combinations working right, but, you know, the way I see it is that this is a sort of like an investment in time. Anyway, so if you guys want to jump off, that's totally fine. I'll probably stop streaming soon anyway, and I'll watch, I'll probably start up shortly after Handmade Hero. So, I am not going to quit streaming though for a few minutes because I actually kind of want to. I'm like really obsessed with this thing right now, so I kind of want to just figure out if I solved it or not. So RxVT. Yeah, it's totally not doing anything. Oh, so it jumps forward a line, but it's not jumping back. So what is that? 102? Okay, all right. Does it work in debug? All right, in the docs. Run GDB docs. Oh my gosh. Okay, awesome. All right. I guess I'll host Handmade Hero. That's what I'll do. Handmade Hero. Wonder if that'll work.